So we've made it to a lake. We don't know which lake, don't know what it's called or anything. We're on our way to Lakelands. This is kind of like the start of them, and we've just pulled off not far from the road just to spend the night, but it's perfect. I mean, this lake is incredibly calm. We're getting a nice sunset, and we're really happy for our second night in Finland. And we're really excited to get up to the Lakelands, because if this is the kind of thing we're going to see, but obviously better because it's just the start, then yeah, it's going to be good.
So excited about getting into the sort of main area, because from pictures we've seen, it's just like roads with lakes all around you kind of thing. This is just a small lake in comparison, and just the start of it, as Sarah said, but it's just incredible. We stopped off another lake previously, but there was a sign saying no camping and no dogs, so that's how we'll always move on. And we found this, which is even better. Managed to get the drone up, and from above it just looks incredible. It's just like a mirror. You can't tell where the sky and the water ends, joins, meets, whatever. Yeah,
and now obviously it's gone pink and continuing to go pink. I think the sun's may have just set, is it?
Sunset, but it takes, yeah, setting, it takes a couple of hours to set these days. But it's just incredible. I'm so excited about exploring these Finnish lakelands. Fingers crossed the weather's going to stay good for us. Such an awesome spot. The van's just parked just on the edge of the lake there. Just walked out here, you've got water all around you, and the lake is just glassy, so it just accentuates this awesome sunset. Enjoying the sunset, Diz?
Just sat here looking out, isn't he?
Falling asleep. He's seen so many sunsets in his time, he just goes to sleep for them now.
He doesn't even bother, does he? Good morning, and in today's video we are going to show you how many mosquitoes you can collect in your van. No, yes, it's a lovely morning. We slept really well in this location, but we did wake up this morning to a few little intruders. We didn't really realise that there was mosquitoes in the van last night. Well, I did wake up in the night and hear bzzz, but then this morning we have killed a fair few, about half of them with blood. But it's strange because we don't feel itchy or anything at the moment, so
that is coming.
Probably later on in the day we'll be like, right, okay, yeah, we've got a few bites. Yeah, so be aware if you come to this area of the mosquitoes. We knew that. We knew there was going to be mozzies this time of year up in Finland by all the lakes, which is fine. We just weren't careful enough last night, so a few probably got in. And this morning when Nick went out to boil the water on the gasoline stove, they were just kind of hanging around by the door, and as soon as you open the door they're waiting to get in. But then when you go over there, like 50 metres, 20 metres away from the van, there's none. There isn't any. They're literally sort of swarming around the van.
Yeah, it's crazy, the mozzies, because they hide from you. Last night we thought, oh, there aren't many, we've done all right here, and then this morning when you wake up and you just move a curtain, you do it every morning now. It's routine to just do this around the van. Thought there was none, and then like 5 or 6 flew out from the little storage area up there. It's crazy, but it was worth it. It was definitely worth it for that sunset last night, and hopefully more of those to come. Because this lakeside, I mean, that's where the mozzies live, isn't it, on these beautiful lakes? So you got to take the rough with the smooth.
It's their home, and when we go into their home, they bite us. When they come into our home, we kill them.
But I've always found it weird when you kill a little tiny insect and it's got blood, especially when they've been feeding on you all night. You whack them, and then there's a load of human blood. It's, yeah, very weird.
We just eat them to replenish ourselves.
Yeah, fry them up with a bit of garlic. No, anyway, looking forward to exploring more of this Lakeland now, because from what we've seen, it's pretty stunning.
Yes, and the good thing is the weather forecast was overcast and grey and miserable. It's supposed to be from today, but the sun has come out. So we're going to get on the road and it's looking good. Oh my God, officially the best toilets in the whole of Europe are here in Finland, for sure. Yeah, just really, really nice individual cubicles and, you know, nice big sinks, soap, hand towels, one of those spray like shower things. I think it's, you know, for your bottom or whatever, but you can actually wash your hair in that sink. You can have a full-on shower in that bathroom. Really nice. And outside as well, loads of sinks outside, big mirror. Brilliant. Really happy. That sort of thing really makes my day.
So we just pulled off the road, it started raining, and we filled up with petrol, and it's not that much more than the Baltic countries. It got more expensive, it went up, but compared with Estonia, it's only a few more cents. So
which is lucky, because we completely forgot to fill up before we got on the ferry, and we were thinking, oh no, is Finland going to be loads more? But yeah, it's like literally a few cents, isn't it?
Yeah. So not too bad.
Okay, so it is the ultimate camping spot of the trip tonight. Yeah, lovely spot right on the lakeside, beautiful lake. The weather's held off. It's an abandoned campsite, and our friends from Finland told us about this, who we hope to meet maybe in the next video. Some of you might know them. I won't say any more just in case we don't meet them. And yes, it's absolutely amazing. We've got a campfire, a little barbecue going on with some potatoes, and we got some meat-free. They do meatballs over here, quite big on meatballs, and we found some meat-free ones, so we're going to do those on the barbecue as well. Probably some vegetables as well, so excited about dinner tonight. We're going to have a little beer. Just brilliant, brilliant location. And the best thing of all is ta-da! Now if this collapses now, this would be so embarrassing.
Look at that.
Brilliant. This is the first time we've had the hammock out. Look at the view. This has just become the best place so far that we have stayed for the night. And the weather's not brilliant, but it's totally fine.
The drive here was absolutely awesome. You're just going through pine forest the whole time, up and down hills, there's little rocky outcrops dotted around. You've just got lakes, these glassy, totally reflective lakes all around. The sky looked amazing because it's really cloudy, bit of blue sky dotted in between. So it just looked awesome. And then just before we arrive here, the road just goes between these little islands with just lakes either side. It just looks awesome. Do you know anything about this hole?
He's digging holes and he's going off scrapping.
Hey? Oh,
Oh, you're not in trouble. You're not in trouble. Oh.
And now it's time for a nice beer, a little barbecue. Baby coming out.
Get that hammock warmed up for me.
We have been in a rush to get to the Arctic Circle and get to that midnight sun, but I think now we're in Finland, we're almost there, we can taste it. So we're going to calm down a bit, chill out a bit, and this is a perfect location to do that. So glad we made this detour and didn't just shoot up to Sweden, because this Lakeland, as it's called, is unbelievable. Cheers. What an amazing view onto the lake, and it's just so peaceful now. Such a beautiful spot. We're not that far from a road, but it's not very busy, there's not much traffic. So it's really easy access, loads of room, you can just park anywhere in this pine forest.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Let's stay forever. Good morning, or good afternoon. It's nearly the afternoon. And yes, what a difference a day makes. It was raining so much this morning. Actually, the sun is starting to peek through, so it is a lot better, and it's sort of lunchtime-ish now. Still marvellous location, so we're not complaining too much. And we quite desperately wanted to get one of our vlogs finished this morning, so it's not too bad that the weather's been crappy. And that video is done now, just needs rendering, and that will go out tonight. Not tonight, you know what I mean? And yes, so we're just having some of this delicious, I've just had some rye bread that we got. These little kind of rye bread buns, so nice, and they're like 35 cents a packet or something like that. Yeah, they've got Lidl here in Finland, which is good, because obviously it's a little bit more expensive, groceries, compared to the Baltic countries, but you just have to shop smart like we do.
Yeah, it's not as expensive as we thought. Obviously it's a bit more compared with the Baltic countries, but not for everything. For alcohol, it's probably double Latvia, so for beers and things like that. But most other things, yeah, are all right.
Yeah, we just kind of have a look round, and you know, we don't plan meals really. We just go in there and kind of see what vegetables and fruit are in season, or go to markets and then just shop smart kind of thing, and work our meals around those things that we get.
So buy what's specialised in that country.
Yeah, specialised in that country, or on special offer in that supermarket and that kind of thing. And doing it that way do save a lot of money. But this is a lovely combination. We've had this before.
Happy days. I love my Marmite. We only brought 2 jars, so I've been rationing it.
With tomatoes, some olive oil, and crunchy onions. Love these crunchy onions. Very good for the van. Saves on time. Just yummy. Look at that. You're gonna love that, my darling. Sorry about the mess today in this van. Usually have a little bit of a tidy up before we get the camera out, but this is more of a natural look, I guess. Yeah, there's just kind of stuff everywhere, I've just realised. But it kind of works. We have one little doggy here who's had the blanket because it's a little bit chilly this morning. Now he's thrown that off because it's got a bit warmer, so he's comfortable. And then the other little doggy's in bed, over there, in bed.
Can't even see him. It's under the cover somewhere. Diz!
Where is he? He's like, he makes a little mouse bed. Here he is.
There he is.
So he's staying comfy. So yeah, and then it's just, ooh. And then everywhere else is just stuff.
It's all organised chaos. And just out of the corner of my eye, I noticed a bit of sunshine.
Yes. There is some glistening bits of sunshine on that lake, which is very exciting because it was forecast cloudy and rubbish all day, which is really good. So we're going to have this, tidy up this chaos, and then I think we're going to go for a drive back and have a look, because this part here of these lakes is just amazing. A few kilometres back you've got all these little islands, and yeah, we want to explore a little bit before we continue and head north. Yeah, Dizzy's enjoying a little bit of sunshine. The sun has finally come out. We've got some blue skies, a little bit of cloud, but it's a perfect day. Yesterday, it didn't change. The sun didn't come out. It was a very grey day. And we just had a day off. We had a day off driving. We thought, well, it's grey, it's a bit miserable. We wanted to see this nicer with the sun on it. So we just stayed in this location, did some editing, and had a day off driving. And it was weird not driving, wasn't it?
Totally, it was a holiday that we weren't quite expecting. We wanted some sunshine, just lying on a beach overlooking the lake. Didn't quite get that, but yeah, we made the most of it. We went out for a fun little mountain bike ride through this little enchanting forest. Took the dogs with us, they enjoyed chasing us, that was cool.
Had a game of frisbee in the afternoon. Which wasn't so much fun because Dizzy's not very good at frisbee because he just barks and barks and barks and then gets a frisbee and runs off with it. So it's always a bit of a failed game.
But it's so nice around here though, even though that it was grey yesterday. The beautiful area, all these boulders with moss on them, and this pine forest is stunning. So unfortunately this lake's not going to change today. It's still
quite choppy.
And it's quite windy. We may or may not get the drone up, I'm not sure. It's amazing the difference. A little bit of wind and a little bit of choppiness and it just completely changes the look of them.
Yeah.
Which is a shame, but anyway, still loving it. So we couldn't leave this area without driving back onto this causeway and get the drone out. It is really windy, but this is just such an awesome area. You've got all these little islands. You can see that there. There's just loads of little islands all dotted around. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give us a thumbs up and hit that like button below.
If you haven't subscribed to our channel, then please do, and keep the comments coming because we absolutely love to hear from you.
And we'll see you in the next video.